Hey everyone, how's it going? Crystal Wolf here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. And today I'm giving you guys your brace yourself for Mercury retrograde pick a card reading. Mercury is going retrograde in the sign of Scorpio on October 14th. This retrograde is going to last from the 14th of October to the 3rd of November this year, 2020. Now honestly, when I was meditating on just to get a feel of what Mercury retrograde was going to really be like, it honestly feels like it's not going to be that bad. I know usually when people hear Mercury's going retrograde, everybody freaks out and assumes the worst, when really I just don't feel like it's really going to be that terrible. However, I do feel that when Mercury goes retrograde, it is not going to be a time to be a slave to your emotions. Emotional control is going to have to be a must, especially with how it's going to affect your way of communicating with others as well as your way of thinking. It may just be a time where, for those of you who basically have a hard time controlling your emotions, it's going to be a good time to really try to master the mind over the heart. Especially if you're someone where, again, your emotions tend to take the best of you and it ends up leading you into, a lot of the not the best situations. There definitely needs to be a balance with the mind and the heart. When the mind and the heart are both synchronizing together, life gets a lot easier, that's for sure. But with that being said, I ask that you guys please use your intuition to pick one of the three groups. Then that way you can get the message that you need for what Mercury retrograde is going to have in store for you guys. And of course, I will leave timestamps down below in the description for you guys. This is group 1 with the peace sign, group 2 with the heart, and group 3 with the little pink flower here. And we're going to go ahead and get started with group number 1. Alright, for those of you who picked group number 1 with the little peace sign charm here, we're going to put that there for now. We have align your universe, navigate distractions. We have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. We have Black Panther passion, follow your passion. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups, that represents our water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So you guys could be that sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you're just simply dealing with one of those signs. And we have the 2 of Swords. Now before I get any further into the reading, I'm going to go ahead and read the positive affirmation that the Align Your Universe card has to give. Okay. Align your universe, navigate distractions, organize your life. It is safe for me to release the fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. There we go. So already group 1, for what I'm seeing for what all Mercury retrograde is just going to have in store for you guys, is definitely a lot of changes are going to be happening. Some of these changes you guys may not really like, because I am sensing that these changes happening, they're really going to push you out of your comfort zone. And remember in the beginning of the video when I said now is the time to really have control over your emotions, don't be a slave to them? That's because, well, things are going to get pretty emotional. Especially since you guys, this Mercury retrograde, a lot's going to be happening to align you back to the path that you need to be on. Back to your passion. Because what I'm seeing and feeling here, especially with our 2 of Swords and 6 of Cups here as well, and we're talking a lot about going back into alignment with yourself here, as well as expecting powerful changes to happen. what this is telling me is that some of you might have actually grown up in a very old-fashioned family, or your parents were just very, very old-fashioned. Some of you might have actually been raised by your grandparents, or just the situation that you had growing up in for many of you it was very old-fashioned. Basically, you were brought up to deal with a lot of things that we are moving past now. But unfortunately, for your parents or whoever your legal guardian was, they were very old-fashioned, and they don't see that the changes that are being made to this current day are necessary. They're very, even if it means you have to stay in a toxic situation, you stay in that toxic situation. Just again, I'm really feeling a lot of old-fashioned energy really trying to influence you here, as well as just, I guess, control how you're going to live your life. And it's not what you guys want. It's not who you guys are. This could even be, for some of you, it could be you were in a relationship or you were friends with individuals who are extremely old-fashioned, where, again, if it meant being in toxicity, they expected you to just deal with it because that's how they were brought up, and now that's what they're trying to project onto others. But it's not for you guys. You guys, you're at the point where basically you're done having others hold a blindfold up to you. You are tired of not even feeling like you're living your life your way. Feeling like you're not even fulfilling your soul's purpose. And that's why these changes have to happen. Yes, they might get emotional, and yes, they may get very uncomfortable, but they are happening because it's going to take you back to your passion, back to your soul's purpose, back to being your authentic self, so you can actually be more happy living this life. So you can actually feel like this is my life and I finally have control over it, not someone else trying to tell me how to live my life or tell me how to be. Yeah, and we have the Knight of Cups here, you guys, so really there is a lot of good coming your way. There's going to be a lot of good news happening this Mercury retrograde. There is going to be, a lot of love fulfillment, friendship fulfillment. For some of you, there will be financial fulfillment. But all in all, it's you guys are being guided back to your true selves. You're being guided to be given the freedom you need to where you're not being oppressed or you have to force yourself to suppress who you really are. And you shouldn't have to deal with that anyway. If you cannot live life being your true self, if you have to suppress yourself just to appease others, it's best to let them go, because that's not okay. You should never have to suppress yourself at all for anyone. They can either love and accept your authentic self, or they can go. Plain and simple. So like I said, group number one, really, it's not all bad. It's just, you might really be pushed out of your comfort zone and deal with a lot of emotions. There might actually be, again, a bit of family drama going on even. Just because it's time for you to take that blindfold off that others are trying to force you to wear. I mean, the times are changing. We are all evolving. We are waking up. We are changing for the better. We are bringing change to our reality, because how things used to be was miserable. All the manifestations of just greed, darkness, and evil was going on. And that's what a lot of old-fashioned individuals want to stay in. That's not what we're going to stay in. We want better for not just ourselves, but for others, and for our children and our grandchildren. So that is why we are manifesting this change now. Why all these changes are being made, so we can live a better, happier life instead of just being forced to stay stuck in toxicity. So with that being said, group number one, I hope that this message has helped you guys out a lot, and basically has helped giving you a heads up as to what to expect for Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. Thank you all so much for your love and support. I really appreciate you guys very much. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to fulfill my life's purpose, and I hope you guys are able to fulfill your life's purpose as well. I also wish nothing but abundance and happiness for all of you. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys. Alrighty, for those of you who picked group number 2 with the heart charm here, let's go ahead and see what Mercury going retrograde in Scorpio is going to have in store for you guys. We have soul fragments. Balance will be restored. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Eagle spirit, trust in your higher self. We have the Chariot. Now the Chariot represents Cancer energy, so you guys could be a Cancer for your sun, moon, or rising, or you may simply just be dealing with a Cancer. We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay. And we have the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles represents the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You could be one of those signs for your sun, moon, or rising, or simply just dealing with one of the earth signs. But before we get any further into your reading, group 2, I'm going to read the positive affirmation that the Soul Fragments card has to give. Okay. Try to hurry up and find the page it's on. Here we are. Soul Fragments. Balance will be restored. Reclaim your inner power. I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move on. So it's very much going to be a time for you guys to really just be taking back your power. Yeah, there's a lot I can see and just feel here where for you guys it's gonna feel like this Mercury retrograde, or just this month in general, is gonna be really just flying by. Because we've got the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune here. I'm getting a lot of, it's gonna feel like this time's just zooming by before you even know it. I'm also feeling the energy of feeling like you're going to be rushed. So you guys are definitely going to want to take a lot of time to just take a moment to breathe, give yourself time to relax. Because I really feel for a lot of you, when you feel like you're being rushed and hurried to do something, or you have to hurry up and get something done, it really triggers anxiety for you. And not only that, but it makes you very forgetful about important details. Traveling might not be a good idea during this time, guys, because yeah, I feel like there just could be a lot of stress going on if you try to make travel plans or even try to travel. You guys might actually forget something very important. It just feels like there's going to be a lot that could go wrong, and a lot of inconveniences might also happen that just make the trip a lot more of a pain than what it needs to be. But yeah, there's a lot of it's time to move on and move forward energy. So yeah, the energy is gaining momentum, and I'm getting a lot with it from the Soul Fragments card, is that you guys might, again, might be pushed through a lot of inconveniences. A lot of obstacles might come your way, and a lot of the changes that you're going to go through this Mercury retrograde may feel you leaving very unhappy. A lot of situations that you want to work out may not work out. A lot of relationships or friendships that you want to work out might not work out. And that's the thing, when we are being led to where we need to be, it means we have to go through a lot of the bad in order to get to the good. So there might be a lot of that happening, but again, you guys, a lot of this is happening because luck is on your side. That's why we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and why we have the King of Pentacles. because you guys are being guided to where you need to be, because where you are going to be is in a great situation. You're going to be in more fulfilled friendships and relationships. You're going to be presented better career opportunities. You're going to be in a better financial situation. You're going to be in your power more, reclaiming your power, owning your power. You're going to be in a better situation. You're going to be happier. But you can't get there unless you go through the changes, unless you go through the obstacles. You can't get to where you want to be. You can't make progress if you don't move on. And a lot of you, it's just time to move on from a situation, move on from something or someone that didn't work out. This is just especially going to be a time where you're really going to need to trust your intuition. Because group 2, I really feel like your guys' intuition is going to be really on point, like scary on point here. Your dreams are also going to be giving you a lot of messages that you need to pay attention to. So it might actually be helpful if you have a dream journal, and as soon as you wake up, try to write down everything that you can remember, from the biggest details to the littlest details. Like, how did it make you feel? What happened? Who was in it, or what was in it? What animals were in it? What was the scenery that was in? You know, kind of like trying to write down every detail for a movie. That's what you need to do for your dream. Write down everything that you can remember and as many details that you can remember from it as possible. Because your dreams are going to be giving you a lot of messages on what you need to work on and what you need to do in your waking life. Some of you, I feel that you might also be seeing individuals in your dream. It could be a family member, a friend, or somebody that you used to talk to. These individuals are popping up in your dreams for a reason. So whoever you see in your dreams that you know, you may need to talk to them, or they're going to end up playing a significant role during the Mercury retrograde for you. Yeah, so group 2, things are definitely going to be getting exciting for you guys. There's definitely a lot of good things coming your way this retrograde, but there is also a lot of changes, a lot of obstacles, and honestly, definitely don't procrastinate during this time, because procrastination is not going to help. But it's a lot of moving fast and moving forward, just moving on energy that I'm getting here, because you guys are being basically helped, being guided back to your power, back to who you really are, back to happiness, back to being in just a situation that you wanted to be in the first place. Also, again, with the trust your higher self, trust your intuition. You guys are really going to need to pay attention to the energy you're picking up from others, especially. Yeah, because if you are getting not so great vibes from someone, then, you know, you need to trust that energy, because that's really going to help you out, especially during this retrograde. Because some individuals I'm feeling here, they're not going to be handling it well. For some of you, it's like, okay, what the heck is wrong with others? Why does it seem like there's a lot of people going crazy? Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you've really been dealing with individuals who have just been off the charts wanting to be angry because they can be. Others of you, it's you've been noticing just an extremely amount of selfish people, narcissistic people. For some of you who can actually see auras, when you get a good look at somebody's aura, you can tell when something's off just by the not so great light that they're giving off. Just their aura definitely needs a cleansing, if they can't even cleanse their aura. So definitely trust the energies you're getting from others. A lot of you might actually just need more relaxation time and time to breathe, because a lot of you are really being affected by the energy that we just have going on right now. Since October has started, a lot of you have just felt the energetic shift. the dreams have been getting intense. It's been harder just to stay motivated or get motivated. No matter how much sleep you get, it's like you're still tired. And just after having very intense dreams or very lucid dreams, you still wake up tired. Just for you guys, things are getting weird, and that's because you are very sensitive to the energy that is going on right now. So definitely take some much needed time to cleanse your own aura and give yourself time to relax and breathe. So that being said, group number 2, I hope that this message has helped giving you guys a heads up as to what Mercury in Scorpio is going to have in store for you guys. Thank you all so much for all of the love and appreciation that you have given me, because I really appreciate you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be able to live my life's purpose. And I hope you all are currently living your life's purpose, or that you get the chance to. I'm wishing abundance and happiness for all of you. And I hope you are all enjoying today. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys. Alright, for those of you who picked group number 3, let's see what Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio is going to have in store for you guys. And of course, if you pick this group, it has the little pink flower charm here. Okay, we have awakened spirit, desire to change. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. So you guys could be in Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, or just simply dealing with an Aquarius. We have turtle retreat. Stop trying to make something happen. We have the King of Swords. So we have more Aquarius energy as well as Gemini and Libra energy. So you guys could be one of those air signs for your sun, moon, or rising, or simply dealing with one of those signs. We have the King of Wands. So we have the fire signs and the fire energy here. And we've got double king energy. So you guys could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius for your sun, moon, or rising, or simply dealing with one of those fire signs. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess, she represents Pisces energy. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, or you're a Pisces for your sun, moon, or rising sign. Now before we get any further into your reading, group 3, I'm going to read the positive affirmation that the Awakened Spirit card has to give. Okay. Awakened spirit, helping others desire to change. I am free to follow the call of my heart, with purpose, with love, and clarity. Okay, so group 3, holy wow. So just from what I'm seeing here, because we have the High Priestess, we have 2 kings, awakening your spirit and showing yourself the real you. So Mercury retrograde is mainly going to be a time where you guys are going to be getting back into your power, getting back to who you are, as well as basically what I feel like is the pieces of the puzzles are coming together. You are understanding why you've had to go through a lot of what you have gone through. You are understanding the life lessons that had to be taught to you, or that you had to learn. And honestly, I'm feeling a lot of the energy of you guys. There's a strong desire for the change, mainly because you're done. You're done being the ones who give so much to others. You're done being the ones who, I'm feeling with these 2 here though, on the negative side, I'm feeling that you're done dealing with those who have been mentally or verbally abusive to you. You are done with those who kept trying to oppress you, done with those who could not accept or love the real you, who wanted you to be a fake version of yourself, who wanted you to wear a mask just to fit how they wanted you to be. And you're done with it. When the High Priestess comes around, she is I always interpret her as I am taking my power back card. I know who I am, I follow my intuition, and if you don't like it, bye. She is the card where she will see right through you, that is for sure. There is no secrets to be kept around the High Priestess, because her third eye will see right through it all. And that's what's happening with you guys during this Mercury retrograde. You're seeing through everybody's bullcrap. You are seeing things and individuals for how they really are. And I feel like for you guys, you've had it really hard and just been hit a lot with the seeing individuals' true colors. They may have put on a good act for a while, but eventually even the actors get tired of acting. And who they really are comes out. And for a lot of you, it was a real shock, like, wow, I did not expect this individual to actually be like this. Which is why we have the retreat, the turtle here. Stop trying to make something happen, and stop trying to make something work. Because you guys were the ones always trying to make everything work out. You were the ones putting all of the energy, the effort into the relationships that you were trying to have, and just into a lot of the progress that you want made. A lot of the stuff that you've had to get done this year has been solely on you. You guys go above and beyond trying to do the best you can for others. But really, no one does that much for you. No one takes time and energy to give it all back to you. You guys have leeches, basically. Like these luck leeches. They just take and take and take and take and take from you. They're not giving anything back. They're just taking. These leeches, luck leeches, they're taking your luck. They're taking your time and energy and even your life energy. All they want to do is just take, take, take. And the minute you try to ask for something back, all of a sudden, boop, everybody's gone. And you guys are done with it. You're just like, you know what? I'm done with this. So you guys are taking your throne back and you're sitting proud and tall on your throne, knowing who you are, knowing your worth. You are not going to wear a mask for anybody. It's either they can take the real you, and if they don't like it, well, they can go elsewhere. And they, just make more room for those who are actually going to appreciate the authentic you. Those who can actually give back to you what you give so much. And it's not selfish to ask for what you need to feel fulfilled in return. It's not selfish at all. And those who try to tell you that that is selfish, that right there says enough right there. Is because they don't want to give anything back to you. They're the leeches. They just want to take, take, take. Heaven forbid they have to give back anything. But you guys are done. It's a lot of, you know what? I'm done. You're finally standing up for yourselves. You are making your boundaries clear. And yes, it's sad. That does mean that a lot of individuals are going to have to go. Or a lot of situations are going to have to be called off. Some plans might have to be canceled. But really, it is not worth you losing yourself just to please others when no one even cares if you're happy or not. Group 3, I can tell from here, you guys have been through a lot this 2020. You've been through a lot in your lives in general. So you obviously deserve a lot of good back in return. And you're also going to see, once these leeches are gone, these individuals who want to do nothing but take, these mentally and verbally abusive individuals, once they're gone, you're going to see a huge change in your luck. Things are actually going to start getting better. You're going to notice not only is life getting better, but you got more peace back. You even feel better. You're less tired, less drained, less depressed, and less angry. And again, that's because you have those leeches gone. They're not taking everything from you anymore. You can finally regain your strength, regain your power, and you can finally just sit on your throne with pride, being happy, finally just enjoying the fact that you are free to be your true self, free to live your life how you feel you want to live it, following your soul's purpose. Making room for those who, they're not going to make you the only one trying for everything. So group number 3, that's what I am seeing here for you guys. So I hope this reading has helped giving you guys a heads up as to what's going to be going on for you during the Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. And thank you all so much for just all the love, support, and appreciation that you have given to me. I really appreciate you guys, because if it wasn't for you all, then I wouldn't be able to live my life's purpose, the purpose that my soul has been telling me for so long that I was meant to do. I'm really grateful to all of you, and I hope you're all having just a gorgeous, wonderful day today. I'm wishing you all a lot of abundance and happiness. And until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.